Who is here for the first time? Okay. Wow. Wow, y'all.
Are you unhappy, lonely, desperate? The problem may not be who you are, but who you've been. At the Yesterday Clinic, we specialize in recovery through reincarnation therapy. Have you lived before? To find out, ask yourself these questions. Do you exhibit strong emotional reactions to fire or medieval weapons of torture like Renaissance music? Do you sometimes daydream about particular periods in time or famous dead people and then touch yourself inappropriately? If you answered yes to these questions, chances are you have lived before. And since you're back, you apparently didn't do it very well. That's where we come in. We use simple regression hypnosis. So why suffer with past life trauma? Say yes to the Yesterday Clinic and say yes to today. Yes, it is. And if you tell me just when you were Cleopatra, I'll tell you where to go.
Oh, I have memories of her as a little girl.
Last door on your left.
Hi, I was Cleopatra as a zygote for 2 hours on Thursday.
Okay, this is for everyone. Intrauterine Cleopatra's last door on your left. Postnatal Cleopatra's last door on your right.
I was Cleopatra from the movie with Elizabeth Taylor.
All cinematic Cleopatras through the double doors.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was Cleopatra as ovum before insemination. But my daughter, now she was Cleopatra from a relationship with Mark Antony. Can we go to the same room? She's only 6.
As long as she's accompanied by an adult Cleopatra.
Well, yeah, her hamster's Cleopatra too.
All rodent Cleopatra should be dropped off at the rodent window.
I am the greatest swordsman in all of France.
I'm sorry, that's next week.
I am what I am.
Were all these people Cleopatra?
Apparently.
She must have been crowded.
At least you'll have company.
What? Oh, I was never Cleopatra. I just like to dress up like her.
All transvestite Cleopatra's right through here. And don't forget, our group regression begins at 9.
Our Cleopatra group regression is about to begin. Please proceed to the main consultation room.
All right. If everyone will find a place to lie down, we can begin our regression. Now, I'll have to put you to sleep, so I'll be reading to you from the collected works of Thomas Hardy. I'll also be playing some background music to help put you under. It contains harmless, subliminal suggestions. So lie back, relax, let out all your inner tensions. Now, as you relax, envision a white light. A white light. Go to the white light.
Does it have to be a white light?
What color is your light?
It's sort of yellow.
No, this is a white one. Look around for a white one.
Does it have to be real white?
Just go to it.
This one's more of an off-white.
Fine.
Whitish.
Good enough.
Almost an ivory.
Shut up.
No, it's changing colors. Should I wait until it turns white again?
Everyone, just go to the white light. Let yourself be engulfed by the white light.
Oh! I see it. The white light.
Hello and welcome to the game everyone just keeps on playing, the Karmic Games! And here's your celestial host for the Karmic Games, Joe Smarty!
Hello again, everybody. I'm Joe Smarmy, and this is our lovely wheel girl, Elizabeth. As always, our players will push through past lives for points and prizes. Failure to evolve spiritually will result in their playing the game with the same teammates indefinitely. But if they succeed, tell them what they'll win, Johnny.
Right, Joe. Each of our players will receive the following: freedom, wisdom, inner peace, neat psychic superpowers in their next life, and an after-lifetime supply of rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat.
How did we get here? I got myself all rolled up for Julius Steve.
Well, you must have taken a wrong turn at the white light. This is the Karmic Games. It's time to give that big wheel a spin. Sometimes you lose and sometimes you win. It's back and forth through history in the Karmic Games.
Have I been a girl?
Was I once a boy? Did I start a Jew? And now I'm boy.
It's deja vu all over again. Whether you're my foe or you're my friend, let's choose a line and take the ride in the Karmic Games.
Was I once a king?
Was I once a queen?
Was my head chopped off by a guillotine?
You're on the bottom, and next you're on the top. But if you don't get your shit together, well, the big wheel just won't stop. The big wheel just won't stop.
Was my hair red?
Was my skin vanilla?
Did I live my life as a pet gorilla?
Did I get the plague from a sewer rat?
Did my head explode?
Did my brain smell sprat?
You've been here before, long, long nights ago. It's been a real life start to show. There's plenty of fun for everyone.
Okay, let's get together.
Karmic,
Through all kinds of weather,
Karmic,
we'll always be together in the Karmic
Okay, let's get things started. We'll choose 4 players at random. Each will have a chance to choose one aspect of the next life. All of you will relive. Let's take a look at the chart of fortune. You may choose only one item. Cleopatra.
Well, I'd like to be historically significant for 202.
And Cleopatra?
May I buy a location?
Well, yes, you may.
The Middle East, please. I'd like to be close to Jesus and get really good tan.
Good answer, good answer.
I'll take a life of virtue and selfless giving. No, white women in song for 50.
And Cleopatra?
Oh, I feel like a challenge, Joe. Give me an emotionally crippling, addictive behavior for 20!
Good luck. Okay, let's spin the wheel. And it lands in 1235 BC. Good luck to all of our contestants. We join them just east of the Jordan Valley, here on the Karmic Games.
The Karmic Games is brought to you by Roach Crunch Cereal. Roach Crunch from the makers of Larva Pops. Start your day the nutritious way with a mouthful of squirming roaches. And by Human Puffs. Human Puffs, the air pop people snack. Your fellow man never tasted so good. And by Liquid Blordo. Liquid Blordo, we're not sure exactly what it is or what it does, but we know you want to run out and buy lots of it. And now back to the Karmic Games!
And it came to pass in those days that Moses led the Israelites out of captivity, and the people rejoiced. Verily, the night came, and Moses could not sleep. He tossed. He turned. He tossed.
Must you write the Bible now?
Thus spake Moses to his scribe.
Between you and that racket out there, I've had 40 years of insomnia. I'm 120 years old, for God's sake. I need my sleep.
120 years old, thus spake Moses, and spake Moses thus.
Yay! Doing out there. I'm gonna stop this.
And Moses ran buck naked out of his tent. And he came back into his tent, put on a robe.
What are you people doing?
We're celebrating. It's Seth's anniversary.
What anniversary?
5 years ago today, he found a lizard.
You're trying to drive me over the edge, is that it? You celebrate everything. Yesterday you celebrated because Ruth took a rock out of her shoe.
It was a big rock.
Wait a minute. That means it's Ruth's one-day anniversary.
My people!
And Moses brought the crowd to a hush. He opened his mouth to speak. He closed his mouth. He opened his mouth. He closed his mouth.
I led your parents out of Egypt, and they were happy. I could understand that. But it's been 40 years, and you're still happy. Too happy. You're abusing the privilege. Why can't you be devout and troubled like me?
Moses is right, guys. Maybe we should keep it down.
You don't even listen to me anymore. How can I concentrate on getting us to the promised land if you can't even follow a few simple rules? Like you. You, look at you. You're eating an owl. Didn't I tell you not to eat owls? Remember? I gave you a big list of birds not to eat. No eagles, owls, hoopos.
What's a hoopoe?
I don't know. All I know is you're not supposed to put it in your mouth. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going up to the mountain.
Moses is taking us up to the mountain.
Hey, I'll take care of things down here. Would you put in a good word with the Lord for me?
Yeah, right.
Moses never takes us up to the mountain. I'm chosen too. He's stingy with the Almighty.
Hey, why don't we go up there later and surprise him?
Great idea. I could talk to the Lord myself.
But first, we need a little fuel.
This is the Lord your God. I'm not in the bush right now, but if you leave your name and a brief message, I'll get back to you.
God, I hate talking to these things.
Moses, I'm here. I didn't want to pick up. I'm screening my calls. That Job guy keeps calling me. All he does is complain. My wife is dead. I'm covered with sores. Please, like I don't have problems of my own. So, Mo, talk to me.
It's about my followers.
The chosen people. How do they like the promised land? Everything I said it was, right?
We're kind of not there yet.
Moses, it's been 40 years. I gave you a map.
I lost it.
When?
30 years ago.
You should have asked for another one.
I was afraid you'd get mad and yell at me.
Me? Yell? I don't yell. When do I yell?
You yelled when you gave me the 10 Commandments.
Hey, I was impatient. You kept interrupting me to add new ones. Anyway, they weren't commandments so much as suggestions. You blew them way out of proportion.
But the people need guidance. They're sinful.
They're not eating ham again.
When we had a common enemy, we had purpose and direction. The Egyptians made it so easy. They were such stinkers.
I like their hats, though.
What?
I just made a comet. Did you see that? Zoom right across the sky. Tell you what, tomorrow I'll make you guys a rainbow.
The people don't need rainbows. They need to be hardened, to have their faith forged like steel, to wield against their persecutors.
I like your hair like that. Is that a new robe?
There's danger everywhere. What if we get to the promised land and there's somebody already living there?
So, you make nice. Stop by with coffee cake. Hi, we're the Hebrews.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Is that the
Hiya, kids.
Is that down? Let me through. Hey, man, how come you made it rain all last week? That was bogus.
Hi, Yahweh. May I call you Yahweh? I've seen just about everything you've ever done. I love your work. But we should talk. You know, Moses is no spring chicken. Sooner or later, you'll have to find a replacement.
Hey, wait a minute. I want to replace Moses.
Oh, we can all take turns replacing Moses.
Hey! So there is a plot against me. And you're probably in on this. When all this started, I was an 80-year-old man looking forward to retirement. And suddenly, you get a bright idea. Gee, Moses, it's a nice day for a walk. So I've been walking for 40 years, and all the while it's been one thing after another. Hey, Moses, see if you can part the Red Sea. Hey, Moses, see if you can carry these stone tablets. I'm the only guy doing any work. Everybody else is like, we found our belly buttons. I can't even take a whiz without the scribe immortalizing it. And Moses did shake it thrice. Well, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll write my own account of things. Meanwhile, I'm still in charge here. People of Israel, pay no attention to this bush behind me. The Lord hath set new laws, and you must obey. And the Lord saith, take this down. Respect all old people, and don't keep them up all hours of the night. I am the Lord your God. Respect all people whose name begins with the letter M. I am the Lord your God. Whenever a man with long white hair or long white beard should speak, you must listen to him, because the Lord only speaks through men with long white hair and long white beards. Now these things you must do. The Lord will curse you. You'll be struck with halitosis, dry skin, goiter, hammer toe. People will poke your children with blunt sticks and accuse you of dressing in endless clothing. Whenever you leave the house, you'll be plagued by the feeling that you've forgotten something. And it will drive you to madness. In these ways the Lord curse you, for he loves you above all others. Go now to your tents and be miserable.
Boy, Moses really laid into us.
Yeah, no one reams you out like Moses.
Yeah. Make it rain, frog.
No, locusts.
Yeah, bring on the locusts.
We want locusts. We want locusts.
Did you hear a word I said?
You're absolutely right, Moses. We just haven't been to Hebrews. We could be.
If any of you are still interested, I just realized the promised land is on the other side of this hill.
You mean we're almost there? Yeah! You kids, go on without me.
What are you talking about? Get off your fat broom butt and lead us into the promised land.
No. Let Joshua take you.
And Moses did pass his staff to Joshua.
I'm getting too old for this. You kids go have fun.
Well, let's throw a farewell Moses party.
Yeah, you come too, Lord.
Hey, let's sing that song we wrote. For God's a jolly good fellow, for God's a jolly good fellow, for God's a jolly good fellow.
And now,
I'm John Wilkes Booth. I shot the president.
I'm Lee Harvey Oswald. Nice shot at the president.
I'm John Hinckley, and I shot the president. And you can too, with this informative new book, Shooting the President for Fun and Profit.
Are you quiet and don't say much? Are you a loner who keeps to himself? Then you can already be on your way to gunning down the executive officer of the U.S. government. Shooting the president for fun and profit takes the guesswork out of assassination. It's all here. Your guide to firearms, the FBI and CIA, your secret friends. Aiming around the First Lady, and for the sportsman. How to clean, gut, and debone an entire first family. But wait! There's more. Order now and you'll also receive The Devil Made Me Do It. A layman's guide to the insanity plea. Catch in on those voices in your head. Learn how to scout, when to gibber, when to drool. But wait, there's still more! Order now and you'll also receive this special collection of assassination bloopers. Real footage and recreations of some of the wackiest moments in history. All for only $29.95. That's right. You get Shooting the President, Fun and Profit, The Layman's Guide to the Insanity Plea, and the Assassination Bloopers tape. All for only $29.95. So order now. There could be a smoking handgun and a dead president in your future.
Well, so far so good for our contestants. We'll give the wheel another spin.
And now,
All right, this is what we have so far. We the people.
Shouldn't it be we are the people?
It's not an independent clause.
Where's the predicate?
There isn't one yet. That's as far as we've got.
How about we who happen to be the people?
Too wordy. Yes, the representative from Virginia.
May I suggest we, the tobacco-smoking people?
No free advertisements.
I would like to know just who exactly is included in this term, people.
Everyone. Everyone is a person.
What about my cat?
Benny, your cat is not a person.
Can we make it we the people and our pussies?
This is a government document. I suggest we steer clear of the word pussy.
We the people and our feline friends.
Are we to include slaves as people? I own a lot of slaves. And if I get around that they were people, they make all sorts of ridiculous demands, like I shouldn't beat them or sell their children.
I think we should let slaves be people too.
Yeah, you wanted your cat to be a person.
Let's make everyone a person.
Yeah, we the slave-owning people.
But we don't all own slaves. Some of us just have wives.
We the people and our slaves and wives.
And cats.
Who grow tobacco?
What, the cats grow tobacco?
Mine choose tobacco.
We the people and our slaves and wives and tobacco-chewing cats.
I think that should be made clear. Not all cats chew tobacco.
Yes, and where are the cats getting the tobacco?
From the grand state of Virginia?
Let's just forget about the cats.
Yeah. How about we, the white Anglo-Saxon male people, and our slaves and wives and tobacco-chewing cats, who, though not officially people, are highly regarded and get their tobacco. Those who choose to chew it, although those that do not are in no way inferior. Get their tobacco from us, the aforementioned people, many of whom live in Virginia.
Christ, we haven't even gotten to the verb.
If you're going to mention Virginia, you should mention all of our states.
Let's go back to we the people. It was short, catchy.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, let's not make a lot of provisions. Let's just say people, and whomever we don't like, we can discriminate against later.
Can we bring up cats in the Bill of Rights?
How?
I don't know. Just say something nice about them. Stick them in there somewhere with freedom of religion.
Or the right to be proud of Virginia?
That is not even on the table.
Well, why not? The right to be proud of Virginia is every man's God-given right, and I
Oh,
won't...
put a sock in it! We're not getting anywhere! Let's just adjourn for the day, so that Ben can go home and feed cigarettes to his goddamn cat!
for those of you who have had difficulty picking out the main character in tonight's show, we've inserted the following scene. Please watch carefully. Our main character is playing the part of Winston Churchill. Our main character was not playing the part of Winston Churchill. He was, in fact, playing the role of Tiny Tim.
God bless us, everyone.
We now continue with the Karmic Games! And now...
Our business here is ended, Spanish ambassador. Go and tell your King Philip.
It is my sincerest desire, dearest Elizabeth, that our two nations might at last consummate their marriage of peace.
Let us hope your wicked, naughty king does abide the peace and is not steered by the current of his hot Spanish blood.
Lest in the night he be driven to slip his stalwart armada into your tight English channel and send it thrusting, penetrating your soft, unprotected lower regions.
It is a very big armada, isn't it?
Ooh, one kiss, and I go. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Lord Burleigh!
Yes, Your Majesty.
How many Catholics have we hanged this week?
20, Your Majesty. Sorry, 21.
I do so hate hanging them, but I get rather tired of their trying to blow me up all the time. Only last week they rigged the Court Albino to explode in mid-cartwheel. It did rather put a damper on my birthday party.
No, something came for you.
What? Ow! What is that?
It's the Prince of Bulimia. The bulimics have been causing trouble in the Low Countries as of late, and the king maintains they will only cease their revolt if you marry his son.
I'm already betrothed to half of Europe. I'm not going to start including livestock. Send in my fiancés.
Your fiancés, my lady!
Beauteous Gloriana, our Elizabeth, Queen of all heaven.
God's own fair gentleness.
I am forever bond in your servitude. I demonstrate my abject humility by smooching the royal tootsies. Nay, I am your most humble servant, and only shall I kiss your foot, but groveling, and squeal like a pig before you.
Pretenders to the throne, stand aside, that I might put my tongue in her ear. It was his fault.
His fault?
It was his fault.
His fault? Oh, yes! It was my fault. Drawn by inexorable magnetism. I could not help myself. Please, don't cut off my head.
Your honesty moves me to pity, Dudley. Arise, I shall grant you a kiss.
No, it was my fault.
No, it's my fault.
My fault. Time for one human being.
Dear Lord, where is Burleigh?
Sorry I'm late.
Don't kill him! You'll spill my drink.
You have a visitor, Mum. Presenting Your Highness Prince Gunter of Bulimia.
What is this, Burleigh? I instructed you to send him away.
I beg your indulgence. I think Your Majesty will find him most prominent.
No.
Oh, he has a silly little accent, doesn't he?
Did you masquerade as a juggler?
Begging your pardon, Mum, but the bulimic royal family is worth 5 times our own holdings in the royal treasury. It behooves us to be civil.
But we know nothing of the man or his country. For all we know, he could be Catholic.
Let me attest that he does have other attributes, though not obvious now, will make themselves apparent in time.
Very well. And let us get to know him. Pray, let the little man speak.
Noble Queen, tales of your evident beauty and intellect are understatement. I know my appearance here is unfit in these shining halls amongst your noble friends. I only hope that you can look beyond this whim of nature and see the man that is here in this awkward chair.
You're right, my queen. His accent is quite silly. Charming. Quite charming.
Tonight shall we dine together and speak of matters of state and romance.
lady's new favorite. Prince, Gonta, move to your right. Put your hand on your head. Prince Gonta, you're a syphilitic little pustule.
Tales of your eminent beauty and intellect are understated.
As I suspected, our little friend here doesn't speak a word of English. He and the queen, I see, have no language in common. So, I say, in the interest of foreign affairs, we teach him a little English for his dinner tonight,
And perhaps a few of our native customs.
Come along, dear friend.
I know my appearance here is unfit.
We know.
Your Majesty, presenting Prince Gunter.
Prince Gunter, that will be all, Burley. Well, we are alone. Have you nothing to say?
No, Chi.
Come now, Gunter, this reticence does not become you.
No, Chi.
Yes, we've established that. Now let's move on from there to bigger and better things.
Your ladyship would favor me most kindly to pull my finger.
Is this some sort of tradition where you come from?
My sword is living.
What?
My impotence is widely known. Who has played the tiger? I have come looking for the queen. Someone has put a monkey in her dress.
Is this some sort of joke?
In Bohemia, when a man marries a woman, he chains her by the nose to a fence and kicks her in the buttocks all day long. I want to kick you in the buttocks all day long. I have servants specially trained to kick you in the buttocks when my foot is tied. Then they throw you in a big hole in the ground and unseat you and poop upon you.
Why, you betcha!
I hope my father crushes your kingdom that I will let you fly away like your old bat that you are.
Burley, get him out of here!
I love to talk the man out of the woman.
I want his head on a spike!
You have another visitor, Mom.
Who is it now?
Christopher Columbus.
And so in the year 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail from the previous sketch as Queen Elizabeth bound for the New World. For 6 weeks, the intrepid, courageous Dago made his way across the stage in a two-dimensional drop ship. His crew endured many hardships along the journey, not the least of which were a drab, limited wardrobe, inadequate lighting, and bad dinner conversation. Then, on October 12th, coincidentally enough, on Columbus Day, the gamble that the Spanish king and queen made on the little wop finally paid off. For on that date, Christopher Columbus landed on the opposite side of the stage on the shores of Columbus, Ohio, with his 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinata, and the Ray Charles, 2 of which have been omitted here due to financial limitations. He had at last discovered the New World, which came as a great shock to those people already living there, who were under the impression that they had discovered it thousands of years before. But Columbus, a very charismatic, persuasive person, managed to convince them by killing and enslaving them. All of which brings us back to the Karmic Games!
Man's inhumanity to man. The downfall of the species, or just good clean fun? Here with his views on the subject is our special guest commentator, Mr. Adolf Hitler, coming directly to us via satellite from hell. Mr. Hitler, any thoughts? Well, he seems a little preoccupied at the moment. But we'll get back to him later. Meanwhile, let's find out how our competitors are faring on their all-expenses-paid trip to a Tibetan monastery.
Hey, look, everybody, it's the Dalai Lama. He's back from
like saying, oh, well, hello, darling, well, hello, darling. It's so nice getting to crack where you belong. You're looking swell, darling, we can tell, darling.
Despite the 15 lifetime husband going strong.
We apologize for this interruption. It has come to our attention that many of you have taken an acute dislike to the character of Joe Smarmy. We deeply regret his appearance here tonight has hampered your enjoyment of the show. The producer has decided it would be best to remove him. The character of Joe Smarmy will no longer appear in this production, and the actor portraying him has been taken out and beaten. Thank you. We return you now to the Tibetan monastery sketch, which features the giant mechanical robots you may have read about in our advertisements. Most of our budget was spent in creating these spectacular pyrotechnic marvels. We hope you enjoy them. And now, the Tibetan monastery sketch already in progress.
Goodbye! Goodbye, giant mechanical robots! Goodbye! Gee, golly, Lama, do you think the giant mechanical robots will ever come back again and be our friends?
Maybe someday, Poontang. Maybe someday.
Hi, I'm back.
We apologize for the reappearance of Joe Smarmy. You have our word that he will not return again this evening.
Hey, what are you doing? Shut up and get the drum! Hey, get it up!
We regret these interruptions and return you to the Karmic Games without Joe Smarmy. For the following scene, the management requests that you maximize your enjoyment by lowering your expectations. Thank you.
How's my great, big, wonderful crew doing today? Discovering new countries? We'll show that Leif Erikson.
Life is too short.
And fear is bow.
If dead left from home is like a dagger in the soil.
Hey, we're having our favorite for dinner tonight, walrus. Come on, I know it's been a rough trip, but we're hardy seafarers. Have a manly laugh with me.
I don't feel special anymore.
Oh, you're special to me. You're all special to me. Wait, I've got the surprise for you. You all remember Sven? Well, turns out Sven is a stowaway. Snuck on board, pretended to be one of us. I wasn't sure what type of punishment was in order. So, all right, gentlemen, say goodbye to Sven and say hello to our stowaway.
All I wanted to do was get out of the house! My mother was driving me crazy! Lance my boil, shave my back! Saturday it was a picnic!
Well, now you get to serve under me in a different capacity. The crew's been kind of down lately, so I thought it would be a great boost to everyone's spirits if we all got to have our way with you.
You mean all this meant for me?
Do we have to?
What do you mean, do you have to? Don't you want to?
There's no ambiance.
You don't need ambiance. You're a man.
But I, for one, refuse to participate if you're going to trivialize my feelings.
I don't have to sleep with you, do I? I do have my standards.
Gag her. That's right, gentlemen. You heard me. Step right up, one by one. Ravish the prisoner. There. Now see, she's prepare to be violated. Just a minute now. Quit looking at me. I can't work with you looking at me like that. I'm just. Okay, well, here we go now to it. Okay, I'm done. Who's next? You! Go get her, boy!
What's your name? That's a pretty name. Sitting over there, I couldn't help noticing how beautiful you were. You're so beautiful, it hurts me. I tremble.
What are you doing? Stick it to her.
That seems kind of rude. Cheers.
Sit down.
No! I won't let you steal away the one fragment of happiness in my life.
Sit down. You, get up there. Show him how it's done, eh?
I brought you something. Flowers and candy. Don't turn away. I see. There's someone else. But you can't throw away what we had together. Remember the good times? Like when the captain put up your beard? Or the time I brought you flowers and candy? It seems like only a moment ago.
What's the matter with you people? You brutal hulking marauders! Sleep your animal loose on her! You!
Most of us have been on ships since puberty. I'm not sure how.
Oh, what's to know? You whip it out, you poke it in.
That's not how you did it.
Shut up! You, go get her, boy. Make her moan.
I'm sorry I killed.
What do you mean you kicked?
Before I know anything, I have to be in love.
How do you know when you're in love?
Well, I don't know how it is for other people, but for me, it's always the same.
I have to hear the church bells ring, the chirping of the crocodile. My heart must beat as if mockery, as she says these gentle. My dream floats, my Viking, my might float, my Viking, my horseman means so much to me. The lights and shine and the dizzy scream. No please, no cheers and hair is clean. He even has good dental hygiene, my Viking. You're my man, my Viking, I'm your man. My Viking, don't shake my hands and sparkling whip. Don't sneeze in hanky and look at it. He's gentle and it's open and shut. He always washes his hands after wiping his butt, my Viking.
In all you do, my Viking, I love you. So striking, my little heart goes pitter-pat. For my honey bear in a horny hat, my Viking. I love you, my Viking. My Viking, remember when you're out to sea, to come on home and to land on me, my Viking. We're too looking pure to do!
Boys, let's turn this crate around. I've had a change of heart. Instead of going out to look for a new country, let's go home and look for love.
Bang! Bang! Please do not be alarmed. The person with the gun is using tranquilizer darts. These will not harm Joe Smarmy, but they will allow us to study him and tag him for future observation. It will take approximately 15 minutes to recapture him. Please stand by.